Napansin niyo ba something interesting is happening sa local cafe scene? There's this green drink that's showing up everywhere and I'm sure even sa social media feeds niyo. And it's sharing the spotlight with coffee. Yung matcha. Suddenly, cafes are experimenting with it, people are curious about it, and I'm sure marami na rin sa atin ang tumikim nito dahil nakakaengganyo nga naman yung itsura. And honestly, it's kind of fascinating. Because matcha isn't new. It's been around for centuries. Pero paano siya inadapt at kung paano natin siya kinukonsume ngayon is something different than what it was originally intended for. Coffee's been king for decades. But this green powder, it's doing something different. So, ano ba talaga ang matcha? Matcha is tea o tsaa. Hindi nga lang siya katulad ng regular na tsaa na nakasanayan natin that come in bags. It's ground tea leaves, specifically from the Camellia sinensis plant, the same plant that gives us green tea and black tea. Ang difference, matcha leaves are grown differently, they're processed differently, and consumed differently. You're not steeping and discarding the leaves, you're grinding them into powder and drinking the whole thing. Ngayon, saan nga magaling ang matcha? Matcha goes back to 12th century Japan. Zen Buddhist monks brought it over from China and it became central to something called chanoyu, the Japanese tea ceremony. The ceremony wasn't just about drinking tea. It was about the entire experience, yung preparation, the movements, the presence. Every step was intentional, slow, and mindful. Yung tea itself was part of meditation practice, a way to stay alert during long periods of sitting meditation pero in a calm and focused way. So nabanggit nga natin na different yung matcha leaves from regular tea. At ito ay lahat nagsisimula sa cultivation. Matcha plants are shade-grown for about 3 to 4 weeks before harvest. Covering them blocks sunlight, which pushes the plant to produce more chlorophyll and amino acids. Ito ngayon yung nagbibigay sa kanya ng vibrant green color. After harvest, the leaves are steamed, dried, and stone ground into fine powder. At ito yung key. With regular tea, you steep leaves in water and discard them. Pero sa matcha, you're whisking the powder directly into water or milk. You're consuming the entire leaf. That's why matcha is more concentrated and you're getting everything the leaf has to offer. Merong two grades ang matcha. Una yung ceremonial grade. It's made from the youngest first harvest leaves. Bright green, naturally sweet, meant to be whisked with just water. This is the traditional preparation. Pure matcha. Nothing added. It's an acquired taste. Strong, earthy, very concentrated. At medyo mahal siya because of the careful cultivation and labor-intensive process. Not everyone will enjoy it on its own. And that's okay. Kasi meron naman yung second grade which is the culinary grade. And it's made from later harvests. Slightly older leaves that are more robust and bitter. Pero yun ay intentional kasi it's designed to be mixed with milk, with sweeteners, in lattes, in baking. The stronger flavor holds up when combined with other ingredients. Most cafes will use culinary grade because it's designed for exactly that purpose, mixing with milk and creating drinks. It's not about cutting corners, it's about making matcha accessible for everyone. Bringing it to more people in a way that actually tastes good when paired with other flavors. Two grades, two different experiences. Ceremonial lets you experience matcha the traditional way, pure, authentic, rooted in centuries of ritual. Samantalang yung culinary naman opens it up to modern exploration, fused with milk, sweeteners, baked into desserts, and blended into creative drinks. At ito naman ang nangyayari when you drink matcha. You're getting caffeine, about 70 milligrams per serving, roughly half of what's in a cup of coffee. Pero matcha also has L-theanine, an amino acid that creates this interesting effect. L-theanine promotes a state of calm alertness at kapag combined with caffeine, it smooths out the energy curve. Instead of a sharp spike and crash, you get this sustained, steady focus. People describe it as being awake and focused pero without that jittery feeling that coffee gives you. It's a different kind of energy than coffee. Not better, not worse, just different. Matcha is rich in antioxidants, particularly catechins, especially one called EGCG. These compounds have been studied extensively, and research suggests that they support cellular health, may have anti-inflammatory properties, and could contribute to overall wellness. At yung studies are promising. There's genuine scientific interest in the health benefits of green tea and matcha. So bakit nga ba all of a sudden, matcha is everywhere in the Philippines? It's actually a really interesting cultural moment. Alam nating lahat that Filipino cafe culture is incredibly creative. We love experimenting with flavors, trying new things, and creating experiences for cafe goers. Matcha fits into that beautifully. It photographs well. Ang gandang tignan sa social media, di ba? It offers something different from the usual menu, and it connects to the broader interest in Japanese culture, anime, manga, food, aesthetics. That's already strong here. Plus, there's growing curiosity about wellness and different ways to approach energy and focus. And cafes are responding to that curiosity. They're bringing in something new, adapting it to local tastes, and making it accessible for everyone. Matcha, a centuries old Japanese tradition that traveled from temple ceremonies to Philippine cafes. It adapted, it evolved, and now it's here, giving us sustained energy, calm focus, and a different way to power through the day. The science is real. The L-theanine, the antioxidants, the 4 to 6 hour energy curve. Whether you try it pure the traditional way or mixed into a latte the modern way, both are valid experiences. Maraming salamat sa panonood ng video. Magiging malaking tulong sa amin kung magsusubscribe kayo sa channel, ilalike yung mga videos namin at pakishare na rin sa mga friends ninyo. Pakicomment na rin down below kung team matcha ka ba or team coffee. At kung mahilig ka sa matcha, anong go-to matcha drink or dessert mo? Tandaan, ang Kukoteng Pinoy ay Kukoteng matalino. Isip, tuklas, kwento.